Okay, so I'm not 15 minutes early, and it wasn't out of spite, but I am doing it still. Hello everyone, welcome to another DingDing and Blade stream. This time we're going to ding our blades against blading dings. And I'm going to resist the urge to fall into the void of sleep again, because I am slightly tired, but I don't want to fall asleep, because that's lame. Ding dong, penis is gone. Yep, yes it is. Oh shit, I clicked on the screen. Well, I guess that's the game crashed forevermore. Oh well. Oh wait, here we go, we're good. Where were we? At the random. Oh right, I think we were about to do something stupid. Like go off into a fight that we're definitely not gonna win. Oh, battle stance. Fuck yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, sure, upgraded companion. Why not? I don't want to upgrade Dai. He's not that great. Oh? Oh, okay. We're fighting these things now. Sure. Right. So... +1 armor. Plus more. And then weaken them. SBS, side by side. This turn, each attack grants 3 block. Ooh. I think I prefer... Oops, shit. Doing this instead. Yeah. Then... +3 armor. Took damage, so heal. We can gain... Then we can do a sacrificial charge for a shit ton. Yep. Oh? Story? No, it's another monster fight. Okay. Gain more, gain more. I think we can actually do good upgrading, so that way we can do this and that, and weaken as well. Okay. Then let's block, attack, and we won. Cool. You knew the sniveling weasel would start while you were... Hey, I didn't start... I said at the start of the stream, it just so happened. I didn't plan this out against you or anything. I had everything prepared when I went to the Discord and saw your post. Was like, whoops, I guess I'm fucking him over. Wow. +1 AP, gain 4 block. Okay. Do I have enough money for a forge? I should. Which means... sacrificial charge getting cheaper is very nice. Okay. Trap? Yeah, that's helpful. To the thing. Oh, right. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, right. The strongest fuck woman is like, fuck you, you're stupid. What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck back here and stop being an idiot. And now we're fighting her. To put it simply, we are making a mistake. Did you just heal yourself? When attacked during the current turn restores... Oh, you did heal yourself. Ah, shit ducks. Okay. I forgot about the obligatory boss fight with the new party member before she becomes a new party member meme. Right, she's gonna beat the fuck out of our pro tag because he has done the thing of coming here without her permission. And I'm already out. Oh, this is gonna hurt a little bit. Well, it really was only a little bit though, so... There's sacrificial charge. I was wondering if we would get that. Right, so this into that into Doom attack. There we go. I have like almost 100 armor. I'm gonna be fine here. Admittedly, she's mostly fine too. Right. And the attack that goes... Fuck. That sacrificial charge does crazy numbers now. Good God. Are Sundays just double stream days? At least for now they are. Because I need time and I don't have all the time. So I need to figure out what to do. Heat. An inescapable deadly heat. Yeah, part of the issue is I learned my schedule on Monday, so I don't know what the fuck if I'll be able to do on Monday. And I'm a bit confused at the minute of what I can do. Still figuring out this because my schedule is changing by week, so can't really predict anything right now. An inescapable deadly heat. In his days, Ian seems to smell his hair and clothes burning. But even the scent is scorching hot. Each breath is so fiery it feels like it might boil his blood away. He tries to lift his head, dirt tumbling from his hair and neck, but his right arm refuses to cooperate. He pants heavily, using his left elbow to prop himself up. Luckily, his right hand still clutches his sword from when he fell. It didn't slip away. He switches it to his left hand, drives it into the ground and slowly stands, leaning on the hilt for support. In front of him, orange red flames dance wildly, like flowers blooming in the shadowy forest, laying over each other, creating fiery petals. They seem determined to consume everything around, yet somehow they cradled their master gently, caressing every strand of her and every inch of her skin. Flame stands in the heart of the fire, her cold eyes mirroring the blazing inferno and the battered Ian. Know your place, weakling. Crawl back where you came from. Let me see you get until you graduate from academy. Now, we want revenge for our dead friend's death, and we need to get our dick back, so... Sorry, not sorry. We're going to keep going anyway. Ian glares at Flame, already aware of his own limitations. Calling him weakling is almost kind. He couldn't even touch her flames, let alone her clothes, before getting knocked down by the heat wave. This journey is reckless, a one-way ticket doom, yet he can't turn back. The right arm uselessly hanging, he grips his sword's hilt tighter with his left, trying to steady himself as he meets her gaze. I'm not following you. Is this road yours? It's none of your business. Flame's icy stare feels like it could freeze fire itself. But Ian doesn't flinch and continues. I'm not from the church. I don't have any orders from you. I can't go wherever I... Before he can finish, Ian feels a sudden weight hit his left shoulder. A fiery whip lashed through the air, striking him hard. His left arm goes limp, and Ian can no longer hold on. He grumbles on to his knees, sharp pain shooting through them. He bows his head, eyes shut tight, face scrunched up, teeth clenched against the throat, threatening to the groan, increasing groans of discomfort. After enduring the agony, he opens his eyes to find a pair of feet standing right in front of him. Flame somehow moves in front of Ian, her eyes locked onto his with a serious stare. Come back to talk about revenge after you learn some real skills. Look at you now, you're be a laughingstock. You know, I gotta say, it is a little bit frustrating for the game to be like, God, you gotta win this fight. Beats the fight. My God, you lost that so badly. Like, come on. Really? The fire burns so close Ian can barely keep his eyes open, but he doesn't look away. Revenge? In your skill and you'll get your revenge? They've just been killing for centuries and the Forsaken are still crawling around like nothing happened. Flame lets out a sneer. Such arrogance. You really want to die for nothing? My life, my call. You don't get to decide for me. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Flame says nothing. Just stares at him, long and hard. Finally, she mutters a word through clenched teeth. Foolish. Foolish fool? Foolishly fool? Karma? Is that you? You look a little bit different. The scorching air dries his mouth and throat. Ian can barely make a sound. He swallows hard and bites out his final words in a raw and broken voice. I've never been a smart one. Let me go back over my dead body. Oh my God, he's really doing this. Okay. His arm... I won, but a cutscene says I lost. Bad design. That battle was a script lost, but I used all my items because I didn't... Easy way of doing it. Easy, BB. Just deal with the meme. No. At least fucking... Look. At least do the fucking thing in Trails in Azure, where it's like, you lose, the fight's actually really fucking hard, and you can win it, but... And it's like, oh, but the game acknowledges it, but also... So the challenge, like... It can be done well. I know it can be done well. I fucking played a fight from Trails that did it well. It's as unbelievable as that might sound. His arms hang loose as he leans forward, biting the sword with the hilt with his teeth. A sharp twist of neck and he jerks the sword from the ground. Not my fault fucking Artoria can't get through fucking invade shit. That's fair. Azure's probably one of the few games in his own series even now that poses off well. First chapter did fine too, but you got really shot by that one. Fuck. I will modify your copy of Trails first chapter, every version, to forever have that fight be as bullshit as it is. Which means I'm not changing a fucking thing. For a long moment, the flames around Flame fade away like smoke. She looks away and grips Ian's shoulders. With a crack, his body shudders as his dislocated joints snap back into place. A sour pain shooting through him. He remains swinging his arms and a familiar small bottle with green liquid falls into his palm. Flame turns back. My mission is limit Forsakens. Just come to shove, I won't be saving you. You're on your own. With that, she strides towards the plains. Ian quickly gulps down the potion, picks up his sword and pack, and races after her. They move in a single file. The wind gently rustles the tiny flowers dotting the grass. It all seems so peaceful, just like any other plain, not like the lair of the Forsakers. Flame stays quiet, and Ian doesn't break the silence either, except for when he's yawning, because he's fucking stupid like me. What? Hey, I did a decent job with the villainous strategy game. It just was that occasionally, at the end of the game, it was a case of, oh shit, I actually can't win without getting more levels. Damn. Okay. Even then, it was terrifying most of the time. You only caught me playing the demo? Oh, you never watched the full thing? You missed out on good shit. After a while, Flame calls out from ahead. Hey, your name's Ian, right? Yes? How do you know? Got shit to do? Just fucking do the shit at the same time. Weakling? What, you don't have fucking 12 contents of side monitor happening at the same time? You don't go to sleep listening to 12 different things? You are the weakling. You did the Runa strat. Are you gonna not ever play it like you did? Go play through it entirely like you did with Runa? You need to play through Runa and Limebrae and Limbus. No, sorry, I said Limbus. Sorry, let me start over. Play the fuck. Finish LobCorp, you son of a bitch. Do I go to sleep listening to 12 different things? Sometimes I go to sleep listening to 3 different things. Yes, how do you know? Yeah, mentioned in the letter to the church. Your chief wrote it, right? I've been on for over 10 pages with hardly any useful info. I'm curious, how do you track me? Ian keeps his mouth shut. Even though Flame isn't asking him to leave now, who knows what'll happen if she discovers he's been tailing her using the bloodstained soil. So I decide to snatch it back, leaving her in the dark. Flame waits for a while, as seeing Ian still remains quiet. She spreads her hands and lets out a big sigh. Damn you, kiddo. Stop around and see it. You won't spill the beans. Alright, stop on you back. So my name is the commander of Knights of Divine Fury. I won't kick you out. I won't kick you out even if I knew. Besides, if I really didn't want you tagging along, I've got 100 ways to stop you. Come on, speak up. There's a lot of trouble ahead. We're gonna stick together. We need to build some kind of trust, right? Also, why won't you finish L-Corp? I fucking did it again. You saw me do. I did it fucking thrice on stream. Or twice on stream. You fucking, like, come on. And one of those times I had chat being the ones you decide the abnormalities. I didn't even get to choose good ones. Ian stays quiet for a bit and shrugs off his pack. Diving for his Flame hadn't attacked right away, but watch him coldly use his down his packing already. Lucky for him, or that pack would have been history. Ian pulls out that blood-stained soil, draws a circle, and places it down. Closing his eyes, he claps his hands, making a chant. The soil wobbles and starts to roll forward. Flame bends down and snatches up the soil. This is the soil beneath where you put that Forsaken's flesh. Flame glances at the dark red stains. Just with this bit of remaining blood? Well, a spell. I learned it from you that day at the village entrance. But I only said it once. Once was enough. Flame just thinking, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Are you a prodigy at magic? What the fuck? Flame goes quiet, gazing at the soil, then suddenly asks, are you sure you don't want to consider going to the academy now? Yeah, there we go. She's realized motherfucker learned to spell from looking at it once, and then that was it. Is starting up L Corp means choosing between tolerating Queen of Bitch or going back day one, and both of those are awful bars because fuck you, Queen of Hatred, but also fuck grinding. You know, just let me fucking baby you along and I can make you complete. I can get you to complete L Corp. I am the master of the yelling and I can get you corping. Ian says that cautiously, eyeing the soil and Flame's hands with hesitation. Flame lets out a sigh. Relax. I promise I wouldn't make you go if you didn't want to. Next go-out stream, Lamau. I mean, I'd be fucking fine with it. Look, I have the determination to guide you even as everything goes horribly wrong. This is a shame Instructor first show was out a good student. We may get back. The Forsakens are in for a rough future. With that, she tosses the soil back to Ian and strides forward. Ian puts the soil back and follows along. Remembers what Mado mentioned about the Calamity. Even though the area looks as peaceful as a perfect picnic spot, it's actually Calamity Velge territory, and who knows what dangers are hiding around. Forsaken were hunting down. Is she one of Velge's crew, the boss of this place? Flame gives him a sideways glance. Seem pretty clued up, knowing whose territory this is. Where do you hear that? The clergy from your church. They saved me on the way here, but they weren't ordered to come in, so they left. Flame snorts. I'm from the airport, unlike some people. No divine Corvus Knight powers yet charging Eleni's domain. Never seen anyone so keen on risking their neck. Ian ignores her and continues. I heard one of them was your classmate. A classmate? Her name is Mado? Flame's eyes light up with a flicker of nostalgia. Ah, Mado! It's been ages since the last hour. How's she doing? She seemed fine. Flame nods. They fall silent for a moment, then Ian suddenly brings up. On topic, but what happened to the other two girls we met and were apparently fighting with up to this point? They were fighting with us, then we told them where we wanted to go, and they were like, ooh, yeah. We don't got permission from the church to go there. Also, the one of the super murder death vampires lives there, so good luck with that. Flame? I don't have a penis. Speaking of the church, some weird stuff's been happening. Oh my god. Oh god, no. Is he gonna mention it? Is he? Oh god, let's see. You mentioned that Forsaken was after the fruit of the Divine Corpus, but she saw I knew exactly where the sealing house was without asking anyone. The monster attacks never let up those days. Before this, the village had never been attacked like this. Flame halts in surprise. You're saying she knew where Dai was from the start? Yes, even the village chief found it odd. He said once Dai was in the sealing house, the fruit's aura shouldn't leak out. Some of the Forsaker of those monsters knew where he was. Does the sealing house even work? Flame, if you're gonna be my love interest, there's something you need to know. Why are you telling me this? No, obviously Ian's love interest is gonna be the girl on the title screen who ate his best friend. Yeah. Sure. Hey, don't underestimate the church's sealing spells. But yeah, it's weird. It shouldn't be like this in theory. Flame furrows her brow, crosses his arm, and thinks hard. This isn't right. Never heard of anyone like her among Veld's crew before. That was just an errand, but it's turning into a big deal. Veld is indeed troublesome. The actually fuck, so you're kind of down for it, but it depends on how it's done. And you know, you trust that I lost my ping-a-ling game to pull it off. I mean, the ping-a-ling game has done a decent enough job with, like, Dai. I'm sad he's gone. Dude, I also find it sad about, like, other shit. Also, I'm dying. Tell me honestly what exactly happened during those days. Don't miss a single detail. Well, I killed my best friend, then he came back to life, and there was a strange mushroom, and it was also evil, and it ate him. Yeah, but that development would be kind of dark, so you gotta try and hit it out of the park. Definitely. I hope it works well. That mushroom also is on my pecker. Right, that's so important. How could I forget? Again, why are you telling... Look, he's gonna mention to everyone again. As soon as she finishes, flames burst up from beneath her feet, scorching the ground, forming a circle of firewall around them. Flame sits cross-legged on the ground, motioning for Ian to join her. It's the second time Ian seems such a gentle wall of fire. With Flame's expectant look, he had no choice but to sit down. Where to start? From somewhere distant, he hears it again, like a heartbeat. Dong, dong, dong. Oh, fuck. Game, you can't just do that to me. Jesus Christ. Look. I'm sorry, okay. He takes a deep breath and starts speaking slowly. He gets into the Forsaker's arm that was to be sent for refining. Moves through that night thick with fireflies and mist, and onto the slave auction. All the memories unfold before him, scene by scene, more painfully and clearly than ever before. As Ian talks, he gets confused, unsure how much of his obsession is for his friend, and how much is for himself. He doesn't know if he wants to kill that Forsaken girl, or the part of himself lost in some vague dream. Is it revenge he seeks, or is it self-forgiveness he can't find? That fruit was so low, it might as well have been considered a newly planted seed. Oh, fuck, I need to go repent. How do I repent for laughing at a dick joke? I don't know. You just keep talking mechanically, as if narrating to a story, not missing a single detail. Flame listens closely, sometimes jumping in with questions. Through her, Ian learns that under the king's rule, refining Falcor is illegal, yet selling slaves is allowed. Wow, that's fucked up. He doesn't say anything, just twists his mouth in sarcasm at this absurd world. That Forsaken was bought by the Lord of Eastertown. I thought I'd never see her again. I'd see, so that's why Justy was sent there. Justy? It's none of your concern, didn't you? Ian continues talking about the weird mushroom and the golden bird that vanished in his dream. When I woke up, it really was gone. What was gone? Ian, usually poker face, can't quite hide his unease now. Oh god, you never imagined me talking about this with a young woman. It was gone. He grits his teeth and spills it all out quickly, not giving himself a chance to regret it. Flame's expression is a bit stunned. How the fuck do you pee? It's a biological function that has to be fulfilled somehow. Ian lowers his... He's actually doing... Yeah. Yes, he is. Great shit. He lowers his eyes, looking troubled, avoiding her gaze. I see, so that's what's gone. He touches her chin, her eyes playfully darting at Ian's lower body. Ian feels his hair stand at end under her gaze. Aboard. Not a big deal, it's gone. Actually, this might even help you become a divine corpus knight. What the fuck you mean? Her reaction is far from what Ian expected. How does he pee? He needs to pee! He lands up at flames so easy, recalling the astonishing how when she first brought up the divine corpus knights. Did the divine corpus knights have to have their dongs removed? What the fuck? What do you mean? Why couldn't I become a divine corpus knight originally? Not that he couldn't. How should I explain? Any to be a divine corpus knight have to give something up. But man, isn't it better to not have something at all than to have it and not be able to use it? Okay. Wait, are you saying all divine corpus knights have fucking like erectile dysfunction? Have it not be able to use it? Ian thinks for a moment and immediately understands. He finally understands why Flame's grin seems so mischievous. Probably funny, but he can't bring himself to laugh. He keeps a straight face, waiting for Flame to settle down. As her laughter subsides, her smile fades and she gazes into the distance, lost in thought. He doesn't have a dick. Damn, that's weird. Ian watches her, confused. Flame sits still for a bit before snapping out of it. She glances at Ian, then turns away, mumbling something like, I've heard about something. To be somewhat crude, back in the day, men who sang in church choirs were castrated to preserve their voice. I remember hearing about that. She shakes her head, brushing aside whatever thought she had and just her Ian to carry on. What, you no way for him to get his dong back? He doesn't want to continue. The memories of that fall are painful and dark, full of blood and deep scars. Suddenly, a soft voice chimes in beside them. Go on, keep talking. Kami will want to hear more of this great story. Who the fuck is Kami? That is an ugly looking monster. Oh, Jesus, this is gonna get crazy already. Honestly, you're a dude, you don't think you tell a girl you like that you didn't have a penis on your first date? I mean, yeah. You consider her a doctor rather than someone you're dating, I guess. Maybe. Cheaper everything, please. There we go. Make everything cheaper. Gain more armor, armor. A lot of armor. Some good stuff. And end turn. Sadly took some damage. I mean, maybe not on the first date, but like, it's probably the kind of thing that might be a deal breaker, you know? Why waste your time? Also an understandable perspective in this case. Also, I can't believe we're talking about this, but I find it very enjoyable in how absurd it is, so I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'd like to upgrade that again. Thank you. the right thing. It's like your fault he doesn't have a penis. I don't know, but you know, we might get a reveal later, Carrie, that actually chat is a part of this universe, and it is directly our fault for what happened. After they nearly named the new kid, that was a terrifying ass moment. That was a moment where I was like, no, this can't happen. There's no fucking way. I was so relieved when it didn't. Rivera, she also beat him near death on the first date, and she laughed at him and not with him, so it's probably fair to say that Ian's got weak game. Maybe he'll get better with time. Oh shit, nope. I've linked the live chat on Discord and only the live chat. Ah, fuck. Darkbit, I am apologizing. Oh boy. Whoops. Hi, Darkbit. Sorry, Darkbit. You were very confused, understandable. I need to go hide in the corner for the rest of my days. That's where I belong. Character? Yeah, heal up. Thank you. Now let's see who's invaded us during this chapter. Ian jumps up, sword ready, when bizarre words hit him out of nowhere. I changed it, Gary. Also, you were just reading the live chat without context, and it was interesting. Oh my god, what the fuck? Ian jumps sword ready when bizarre words hit him out of nowhere. He quickly scans the area. Nobody. Apart from him and Flame, there's nobody around. Flame stays seated, but her face darkens. She yells at him. Jump! Without hesitation, Ian leaps into the air. As he does, a brilliant, sharp ring of fire explodes from Flame, slicing through everything in its path. Grass mounds of earth like a hot knife through butter. Mid-air, Ian barely processes this before something crazier happens. A nearby rock shifts just as the fire ring approaches. It flattens suddenly, barely dodging a lethal cut. Ian lands, sword up, eyes locked onto the rock. Besides him, Flame slowly stands up. It's no longer just a rock. It transforms, its hard surface now rippling and oozing blue liquid that coats its sandy exterior. It grows to human height as if a fountain about to solidify. 5 cylindrical shapes emerge from its edge, 2 of them slid into smaller columns, and the largest forms a face with a nose, eyes, and a mouth. In no time at all, it's a hot woman. Oh god, no, kill it. The blue liquid absorbs back, revealing hair that flows like water and skin as white as snow. A woman with arched eyebrows and gentle eyes stands before them, her fingers beckoning softly. Hi! Her voice is soft and gentle, like a feather brushing against one's heart. The woman smiles gently, but Ian stays on guard. They're in the Forsaker's territory and her identity is clear. He tightens his sword and his grip on his sword. Flame, though, is much more relaxed and steps forward. Enjoying the story? The woman twirls a strand of hair and pouts. Oh, you're so fierce. I just want to hear the story from this cute boy. The story and then take people back to turn them into dolls? Sure you dare have an audience like you, right, Kamim the shapeshifter? Bloomguard shapeshifter. She mentioned this name when hiding and speaking, but Ian hadn't realized until now that was her self-address. And she even has a title. She's no ordinary Forsaker. Ian's heart sinks as he ponders. She turns people into dolls. Despite her harmless smile, she is as much as a demon as that cannibal girl. Being caught by her name and title, Camille giggles, her hands clapping her hands lightly. Oh wow, you know about Camille. I'm so happy. Got one thing wrong, they're not dolls, they're the greatest fathers of art. Every beautiful story needs a playwright and actors. Without them, they lose their soul, and Camille can't turn these stories into eternal legends. All art lovers be disappointed, don't you agree, Commander Flame? Flame narrows her eyes, lips twisting into a dangerous grin. I'm not thrilled to be recognized by trash like you. As Velgon Gaga saying useless eavesdropper? How about... Is she ring memeing right now? I think she is. BB, the brain rot, you must understand it is happening forevermore. Sparks start to scatter from her hands. How about I turn you ash and send you back as a toe? Camille clutches her chest, frowning with a hurt expression. Oh, so fierce! Camille is scared. I was supposed to give you a message from Lord Ved, but now I'm too scared to remember. Flame lets out a cold laugh. Then I go back. Tell me when it comes to you. Sparks in her palm explode into brilliant fire arrows, shooting at Camille like falling stars. Just as Camille takes a God. Just Camille faces a fire and a dark cloud suddenly appears, swallowing her up. Fire arrow fizzles out on contact with the cloud. Ian watches tense. Sorry, my head's starting to hurt. Tenses as he watches the cloud swirl and take shape, forming a tall knight on a massive unicorn. The knight, wielding a lance and a shield, radiates a commanding presence, even without showing anger, and starts to approach. Despite their misty, cloud-like form, the knight and the horse move with a solid, dignified weight, their size giving the impression of a looming mountain. Life or what the fuck am I what? I see that thing in the corner. What the fuck? Life or demise all hinge on my contemplation. You shall perish. No, you can't. I see the fucking portrait of the Cloud Knight. What the fuck? He suddenly points his lance at Ian and Flame. Ian's hands get all sweaty, while Flame looks serious and stone-faced. Do I need to sleep? Probably not. I just got a headache. That's it. And then Camille's voice cuts the tension. No, the lines I worked so hard to write, you butchered them like an amateur. As a BG, good. Thankfully. I'm a millennium of shadows. I stand as a lone beacon, shining. Stop, don't hurt my art anymore. It's all ruined. She shakes her head, still covering her face. As Kamini protests, the massive midnight halts and slowly fades away. In his place stands a small, frail old man. He has a bizarre beard and wears a ridiculous unicorn hat, leaning on a staff taller than he is. I've done my best. If there's something wrong, maybe the writing isn't as good as you think. Kamini's sobs grow even louder at his words. Guarantee the intimidating Midnight from earlier, this old man seems to be more like a wandering performer, lacking an air of authority. Still, Ian doesn't dare underestimate him, like just after your block Flame's fire attack. Suddenly Flame speaks up with a bit of uncertainty in her voice. You coined the unicorn. The old man strokes his beard. The young and already familiar with his man. Fame can be quite a burden. Fame, you mean for being a king-slaying traitor? Couldn't hack it outside so you became Velt's lapdog? King-slaying? Sure, I might have taken out a king or two. That was ages ago. I don't even remember. Why you on it? Plus, I'm not unicorn, not a dog. Didn't Forsaker teach you any manners? Sir, it's not the Dean of Divine Corpus Academy the Flame's instructors? Before Ian can finish his thought, Flame lets out a cold laugh. Off topic, is it rational for your brain jump PVG when you mention headaches you can't remember? It's actually not entirely unreasonable, though from I can recall off the top of my head, it's usually that low BG will generally make it very hard to think straight, while a high BG will just will be the one that can cause headaches and stuffiness, as it were. Old buffers outlive their time or pests, so you're to call yourself no man just rot in the grave. If this junior escort you to the hell. I'll let you know what respecting elders really means. Ucoin just chuckles, not the least bit angered. Escort me to keep up with these old bones. The skills better be as sure as your tongue. Come, let's see what kind of student Forsaker is taught. Yep. As he talks, he taps his staff and the dark cloud swirls again, wrapping around him. The huge mist knight appears again. This time, he turns his horse away instead of heading towards them. What's he up to? Ian is puzzled, then Flame face changes and he says to Ian, "Get out of here, he's going to charge!" Low blood sugar is more immediately dangerous than high blood sugar. High blood sugar takes time to really fuck you up. She shoots a quick glance at Kamim, who's still covering her face, and adds, "You're be on your own, careful." He knows it's not his fight, so he just says, "You be careful too," before jumping far away. Flame focuses on the Mist Knight, not saying a word. Yep. Knight moves off, setting his horse. His horse stomps the air a few times. Knight bows, and suddenly the horse rears up, its misty mane flowing. In a flash, it charges at Flame like a released arrow. Two wings of fire spread wide on Flame's back with a powerful flap. Just off in time to dodge the Knight's lance, though grazes her, leaving a trail of blood. Tips row of the Knight, her fingers locking into fists, her palms glowing fiercely. She dives down, aiming her punch at the Knight. The knight calmly raises his shield to block, then flicks his lance up, piercing one of Flame's fiery wings. Out of nowhere, the unicorn's mane rises and extends, wrapping around Flame's ankle and dragging her completely into the mist. Ian takes a deep breath, feeling his voice get stuck in his throat. I find it different from the whirlwind battle Flame had with that cannibal girl a few days back. It's slower. Even Ian can clearly see it, yet each and every one of their moves is packed with unprecedented danger. Suddenly he hears a playful hey next to him. Turning, sees Camille, who somehow snuck up next to him. She's beating at him with her lake-like eyes through her fingers. Boy! Seeing Ian look at her, she drops her hand slowly. Her eyes are smiling, with no trace of tears. Ian's been so caught up worrying about Flame, he almost forgot Camille was there. He steps back cautiously, pointing his sword at her. Seeing this, Camille's eyes show a flash of hurt once again. Cutie, you can't treat your loyal audience like that. Camille taps the sword tip lightly with her finger. She chuckles and turns to watch the duo fighting. We're totally not fighting, killing cases to revenge. Don't be as unromantic as them, okay? Ian gazes in the mist where dark swirls hide Flame's figure. Occasionally he catches a glimpse of her fire flaring through the gaps. How's Flame? He can't help but worry about her. The old man's power seems way beyond the cannibal girl, even stronger than Flame. Suddenly hears a playful hey next to him. Yeah, you're really not good at ignoring, like paying attention to the threat and directly in front of you. Ian turns, eyes wide. Flame is right there in front of him. He stares at her, then stiffly glances back at the mist still swirling, then back at her again. Short black hair, honey's kid. If this isn't a Flame, then who? Dude, you saw this chick turn from stone to herself. Like, come on. Her lips pursed, but her eyes are so soft they could melt. She steps closer. Ian. Got his name, her voice soft and husky, gently pushing his sword aside with her hand and moving closer to him. Ian, are you fucking stupid? You. Ian's never seen her like this. Ian gets flustered, taking a step back and nearly tripping. Then suddenly a thought hits him. Wait a second! I'm fucking stupid! He says himself and locks eyes with Flame. Kame? Me? Flame stops fleeing and answers in Kame's gentle voice. Oh, you're no fun. Don't ruin my mood. You broke character so quickly. Of course it's her. Kame could turn to a rock if she wanted, so pretending to be someone else is no big deal. Thank fuck. Ian feels a wave of relief. The sight of that indescribable flame makes him uneasy. He averts his eyes and shouts. Don't turn into her! Though he's revealed the other's identity and steadied himself, a slight tremor so lingers in his voice. Oh, you don't like this then? Oh, that's fucked. Oh, those are the trauma eyes. Oh, fuck. You see that shit? You see that fucking shit? Those are the eyes of trauma. Oh, God. He touches Ian's chest with a finger. Annoyed, Ian turns back to swat her finger, but then freezes. He notices a golden bracelet and long gray hair and dreamy eyes. Her finger draws a circle on his chest and the slender wrist moves, making the golden bracelet shine softly. How about this? The voice is barely more than a sigh. Ian stands there staring, frozen like a statue. The girl leans in close, her cool breath tickling his nose, her lashes brushing his cheek and whispers in his ear. Do you like it? Something snaps in his mind. He swings his sword fiercely, slicing the air. The gray-white figure leaps and twirls, lying in his blue-haired Kamimi once more. You don't like this. You don't like that. Oh, you're making it so hard for Kamimi. Ian crouches, sword in hand, his voice cold and eyes bloodshot. Only like dead people, shut up. Wow. Wait, side story? One story of Kamimi has been unlocked. Okay. Anyway, banana time. Don't think about it too deeply or you're gonna go crazy. No, I don't want those shits. And I don't have enough to upgrade another thing, so... yeah... Can tolerate an animation except for a reason we never understood why an artist would do it intentionally when drawing something that's meant to be a still image. Yeah, I don't know either. Oh, look, it's the dick. There's where it's gone. It's attack card now. For some reason. Giant rat, kill everything. Oh, that wasn't enough? Oh shit. Never mind, there, that was enough. Cool. Level up again? You know. Oh, another sacrificial charge. Ah, that's great. We can make good use of that. So what's this thing? Dodge. Avoid one attack per attack. Lose one. Oh. That's annoying. That's also in fucking not English. God damn it. What? Reconstruct. It does something. I don't know what it does. But indeed, it does a thing. Great. And great, you sealed all my attacking cards. Oh, I can restore a shit ton of HP now. Cool. Yeah, nice. On the hair note, you also like the ambiguity and link to expression when you can't see the features underneath. That puts more pressure on the artist to draw the expression well. So doing a good job. The worst thing that you could ask of anyone. Also, can this bitch please stop charming us? Okay, cool. She's not charming us, but I still want to fucking kill her. At the end of the round, if the damage received in this round is less than the number of stacks of the Divine Frame buff, then the damage received will be restored. Oh, that's annoying. Thank you. Murder. God, this fucking build is insanely powerful. I wish we could keep it between chapters. Don't try charming us. She'll keep disguising herself as a girl with that 8-inch friend in order to seduce him and steal him away from the Flame, the home wrecker. Oh, fight's over. Never mind. One attack, one overpowered attack. Jesus, that was overpowered attack. Ian can't exactly remember times he's hit Kamini. To be precise, it's not exactly hitting. Every time his sword slays through, Kamini just transforms into a water blue liquid, slipping away along the blade and reforming into a new body. Even his fierce attacks seem pointless. Yet Kamini keeps whining, it hurts with a mixture of grievance and shyness in her face. Oh, you're quite picking and short-tempered. But Kamini likes that. Oh! Suddenly claps a hand over her mouth, eyes wide. Oh, I just remembered. You're already lost your... then change forms won't work now. Oh, sorry. Kamini forgot. Please forgive Kamini. I was giving you... at least she's... thoughtful, I guess? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fucking cock-teasing you without... and you don't have a cock. Damn, shit. That's really mean of me. I'm so sorry. So please, tossing her hands in front of her lips, looking at Ian with a pitiful expression. Ian's face is dark with frustration. He knows his pre-fight bravado was just empty talk. Kamini doesn't take him seriously at all and keeps using his most painful memories to taunt him. Olivia, don't we have a part member and straight up do something about that? Yes, we do! Sadly, she's being countered currently by the knight who does water. So, slight issues there. Kamini, I did it. But he can't die now. Even if he's in pain, he can't let himself be a elusive burden or just fade away. As his mind cools, he starts wondering. With the power these two have, if they were serious, he'd be long gone. Not even a trace left. Even Flame might struggle to escape. Why doesn't Kamini kill him? This makes no sense unless... He instantly gets an idea. I'll just hasten lowers his sword. Huh? What's wrong, boy? Aren't we going to continue? Kamini tilts her head, clearly puzzled. Instead of answering, Ian picks up her earlier words. If you want me to forgive you, tell me where the gray-haired woman is. Eh? You've seen her know where she is, right? Kamini's eyes dart around. Ian presses on before she can dodge the question. Even though you can shapeshift, you can't turn someone you've never seen before, right? Kamini stares at Ian, blinks, then grins and giggles. Me like smart boys. He only has met her once. He doesn't know where she is now. However, Kimimi does have something of hers that can help you find her. Let's play a game. If you win, Kimimi will give you it as an apology. If you lose, you'll come back and cast with Kimimi and become Kimimi's best collection. As she said, she holds out both hands, fist clenched. So, is in Kimimi's left hand or right hand? He replies without hesitation. Left hand. Kimimi seems taken aback by his quick response and waves her hand playfully. Sure you don't want to think it over? If you're wrong, you'll have to come back with Kimimi. Ian gives her a steely look. Now we explain this to Veld. Wasn't the one who sent you to tell us where that woman is? Hearing this, Kimimi freezes. Lord's order is not to be ignored, right? No matter which hand I choose, the item should be there. You know, considering her nature as like a slime fucking person, she might just like be able to keep it inside her. Kimimi stares at Ian quietly. Slowly her eyes darken, but she stays silent. She opens her left hand to reveal a pale, slender, severed finger resting in her palm. Ian looks at the finger silently. However, noticing Kimimi doesn't have intention of handing it over, he has to step forward to take it. As he touches the finger, Kimimi's hand snaps shut, tightly grasping his hand and pulling him towards her. Ian is taken back. Kimimi's power is so great that he has no way to break free. Now I'm really starting to like you. She leans in, her eyes almost black shade of blue locking onto his. Ian's gaze remains icy, untouched by emotion. Kimimi's smile widens as she licks her lip before finally releasing him. Ian quickly snatches her finger and steps back, putting distance between them. Kimimi gives him a lingering look before turning to the Mist Knight. Hey, pony, let's go. The swirling dark clouds pause and then suddenly vanish. Yukoin adjusts his crooked unicorn hat and strides out, thumping his staff. Behind him, Flame stands panting heavily, her arms and legs marked with various wounds. Her hands still flicker with flames, though the glow has diminished. Flame! Ignoring everything else, I glance at Yukoin and rush past him towards Flame. Yukoin, unfazed, walks straight to Kimimi and showing her his thin sleeve. The same trace, out of question. It's like Lord Veld predicted. Good news, the girls have given Pokerless us an in. I read that as poker. Peckerless us in. Bad news, she's a vampire-like thing that follows the corporate school. Yeah, this ain't gonna end well for Ian. Flame, frustrated by their nonchalance, grits her teeth and pushes Ian's hand away, shouting at Yukoin. Hey! Yukoin turns, twirling his mustache. Oh girl, you're not fast enough to keep up with these old bones. If you want to pay respect to this old man, you'll need to work harder. But you're more interesting than that brat fish. Keep trying. As he says, he adjusts his hat again. Next time anywhere but this old man's hut. Trying to find materials like these days, and I've only got 2 huts left. With that, he turns and walks away without waiting for Flame's response, muttering to himself. This old man is a sacred unicorn, not some pony. You're talking nonsense and I won't perform the next son's ballot. Mimi ignores Yukoin, blowing a kiss towards Ian. Boy, the best spot Bon Community's castle will always safe for you. Then she dashes after Yukoin, her playful voice echoing with disdain. Is that not ballot? I'm fucking sorry. Yeah, that summarizes everything right now. Amateurs don't get to choose about stage names or refuse performances. In a flash, both of them vanished as quickly as they had appeared. Flame stands quietly for a while, then the flames in her hand fades away. She takes a potion from a bottle and stashes it away. Then she talks to Ian. What's going on? Ian can't read her expression, doesn't rush to explain. Every stream I'm like a phone that hasn't restarted in 15 weeks. You're supposed to restart those things? I just keep them on forever until they either explode, break, or I die. Ian can't read her expression, doesn't rush to explain. Said he pulls out a severed finger. This should belong to the Forsaken, we're tracked. Flame looks a bit surprised. She takes a finger, inspecting it closely. It was cut off recently, first than what we have. Help us track more precisely. She looks up and says coldly, "Who's this?" Ian glanced at the sky and softly nudges the person beside him. Flame, wake up, it's time to go. Flame, who had been meditating with her eyes closed, suddenly opens them. Though faint dark circles shut her eyes, she looks anything but tired. I quickly pick up and use the severed finger to confirm the direction, then head northwest. Okay. It's been days since they got the Campbell girl's severed finger. They barely slept, only taking turns to eat, watch, and take quick naps. Like Flame said, the piece of flesh and blood-stained soil they had before might have been too old to be reliable. They searched the direction and pointed, but came up empty. This severed finger is totally different. It's fresh, still connected to its original body. And it's leading them right. They've been finding blood traces, some still wet. Knowing they're following the right path levels of spirits, and they shove their exhaustion aside. On their way, they saw villages in the distance. Yet Flame said they were churches where Forsaker followers, a bunch of fanatical heretics, gathered. Ian struggles to grasp why people would follow beings and enslave and eat them. Flame just simply says maybe they hope to become a Forsaker themselves one day. Ian falls silent. It's not that they don't know what evil is, they just hope they're the ones committing it. Ian can kind of guess what these fathers are thinking, but he hopes he'll never understand or need to grasp the darkest side of human nature. It's more worrying than the Forsaker churches is that Ian and Flame haven't run into any Forsakers or monsters on their journey. It seems like Lord Veld has really cleared the way for them. What's that old bastard Veld up to? As they travel, Flame listens to Ian explain the origin of the finger. She frowns, mutters, and asks him. You know, they're not with the gray-haired Forsaken and just using us to find her. I don't know for sure. It's just my guess. They want to avenge their ally. They could just offer us, especially me. I waste time. Go on. Remember when Mimi said she was delivering a message for Veld? Veld transformed the gray-haired girl. Gray-haired Forsaken means she must have met her. They had a grudge against the gray-haired Forsaken. They could have just killed her. And before the finger is her ring finger and Ian brings it back to her, is going to be read like her as an unwitting marriage proposal. Be fucking something else, huh? If they're not allies and not killing us outright, this gotta be another good reason. For example, like maybe Veld himself can't step in directly and wants someone else to handle it. Stepping right into his turf, basically handing herself over. I mean, we could have kept listening in the shadows. She chose to show herself. I probably figured we were linked to that gray-haired Forsaken, so she went ahead and gave us some intel. Is that hindsight? Or are you scared of making a wrong guess and losing this gamble? Ian stays quiet for a moment and answers. Take whatever comes. I'll have no choice to go in. Ian lays it all out, not to brag or convince Flame to protect yourself or something. Because he knows it's all up to chance. Okay. Good God. I think YouTube is either in your chats or they're hardcore delaying your message for some reason, not on-screen chat, the actual live chat. Huh. In fact, before facing Ian's community, if Ian had acted first, Flame's fire would have taken him out. In those crucial moments, no one's got his back. Flame's concerns and warnings were underestimating him. Thinking one can charge ahead by embracing a do-or-die mindset is just naive. Just like moral blackmail and a kind of childish arrogance. Realizing this, Ian sincerely apologizes. Okay, bedtime? No, let's get cutscene done at least, please. I'm sorry, Flame, was too arrogant when you told me to leave. Starting was just sheer luck. Flame raises an eyebrow and looks at him. No turning back now. Just be careful. When this is over, come with me to the church first. He needs a surprise. He thought Flame might try to persuade him to go to the academy again. She doesn't bring it up. Instead, she shifts back to her previous discussion. Is it truly weird? That gray-haired Forsaken might have some abilities. I don't know if make Veld sent out the Plume Guards. Plume Guard? Veld's for nastiest enforcers. Community's one of them. She can shapeshift, hide, and is great gathering intel. You keep going. How's that old bastard get involved? Even Veld's cautious of his power. He's working for Veld now. One of the original Plume Guards has been replaced. Got a lot of blood debts with the Knights of Divine Fury. Can't beat him now. He's more skilled, but one day I'll make it and pay for every single one. As she speaks, Flame's eyes flicker with a hint of dread, like they're ablaze. Ian listens quietly. He can fully understand her feelings. Losing a battle doesn't mean losing the whole war. There's no point in giving up. Those Plume Guards to Flame are like the cannibal girl is to him. A blood feud that demands settling. Notice how big the gap is between them. That great-haired Forsaken. She's advanced Forsaken, right? Is Plume Guards even higher among the Forsakers? Flame looks a bit surprised. They're all advanced Forsakens. There's no difference in strength at the same level. I know the gray-haired one was an advanced Forsaken. Dai told me. Flame lets out a puzzled sound. Your friend just got the Fruit Divine Corpus, didn't he? I fully fused it. How could he spot advanced Forsaken? They can disguise themselves to look like ordinary people. Ian picks up on Flame mentioning fuse. The Fruit Divine Corpus actually blends with the body? But he doesn't mention it and instead goes on casually. Probably just guessed. Guessed. Dai loves to exaggerate. The more he can baffle people, the happier he gets. His voice shows off like he's remembering something, but he quickly lowers his eyes and keeps going. Back then, advanced Forsakens were the toughest we knew. But I realized there were even strong ones called calamities, or I call everyone a calamity. You are something else. A gambler and a charlatan. Ian just purses his lips at staying quiet. Flame thinks for a bit, then suddenly bursts out laughing. Calling everyone a calamity. Everyone is quite interesting, actually. Those are bastards take pride in being called calamities. If they knew the title was casually used on everyone, they'd lose it. After chatting about all sorts of things, they keep moving without stopping. They trek across the plains and spot a desolate ruin in the distance. A half-standing stone archway is wrapped in thick vines, the tendrils hanging like green curtains from afar. Behind it, crumbling walls look weathered and stained. The stone pillars nearby stand like giants, as if whispering the tales of the place's past glory, a glimpse into a long-forgotten time. This is... looks like a long-abandoned ruin. Rats like places like this, so many places to hide. Besides cautioning. Stay close! He nods and they pass a vine-colored half-arch, delving deeper inside. Despite being long deserted, the ruins are vast, suggesting they once belonged to a thriving city now reduced to rubble. The houses among the ruins are now lost under weeds and debris. She laughed at his joke. What the fuck, is Dai cucking us from beyond the grave? God, man is such a Chad, he fucking makes us... he cucks us beyond the grave. Okay, shit. After torching some ambushing monsters, their path becomes clearer. They sprint up a flight, take a corner, and spot a half-collapsed palace at the road's end. Climbing the palace steps, they see a tall door leaning against the wall. Its ornate surface scarred by cuts. This is revenge for where Ian buried him. Ian, if you buried him closer to the fucking bathhouse, this wouldn't have happened, you dumb shit. They step into the palace and find empty, with only several broken pillars surrounding a damaged throne. Extending glasses, Flame takes out the severed finger and hands it to Ian. Capturing her intention, Ian kneels to draw a circle and starts chanting, while Flame scans surrounding with a code-focused expression. Just as the severed finger curls, a gray-white figure leaps from behind a nearby shattered pillar, darting into the palace's depths. Flame lets out a shout, spreads her arms, unleashing a storm of fire arrows. A scream echoes as the figure falls, one of the arrows pinning her foot to the ground. Flame dashes forward, finding only a severed leg. Figure decisively turn off her lower leg, hopping away on one foot. After a few hops, she suddenly stops. A broiling wall of fire blocks her escape route, churning with ferocity. Anyone daring to cross will be turned to ashes in an instant. Wow, you really don't want to get caught. Holy shit. Just as the gray figure stops, a fire whip slices through the air, wrapping tightly around her remaining ankle. With a sharp yank, the figure crashes to the ground. Flame, like a skilled fisherman, secures a whip around her wrist and starts pulling, dragging the figure towards her. Ian, clutching the severed finger, rises to his feet, eyes locked on the gray figure. Worrying that he might mess things up, he doesn't take any further actions. This figure is a nightmare that haunts his restless nights, the gray-haired cannibal girl. She's in worse shape than several days ago. Fresh blood seeps... is she fucking blushing? What the fuck? Fresh blood seeps from the crisscross wounds, and the sloppy bandages reveal her mutilated hands. Her gray hair looks like a tangled mess of dead grass. Having lost just another foot, her skin is beyond pale, taking the purpose to use someone near death. As the fire whip scorches her ankle, she screams in pain, clawing at the ground with her wrecked fingers, desperately trying to crawl away. But she's no match for Flame's strength, getting dragged back, leaving deep scratch marks behind. Suddenly, a weird black mist starts coming off her back again. A quick burst of flame from the whip wipes it down. I look like someone who doesn't learn from past mistakes. Feeling laughs coldly as she pulls the girl closer, her grip steady. The girl's eyes fill with despair, her body trembling uncontrollably. Her screams so shrill they almost vanish into silence. As a deep terror of a creature staring death in the face. Ian starts trembling uncontrollably too, his heartbeat echoing within him. This is the moment he's waiting for, yearning for. Sadness, joy, exhaustion, anxiety, fear, all of these emotions swirl inside him. He has come this far, ignoring advice, never looking back and facing death countless times. Isn't it all for this very moment? Shouldn't he feel relieved? Why is void and confusion? Thoughts clash inside him, tossing him up and down like a stormy sea. Suddenly realizing mumbling repeatedly ended quickly. It doesn't end soon, he feels like he'll be torn apart by the chaos within him. Flame Folly hauls the girl right in front of her. Let's go with one hand, conjuring a flame so red looks like it's bleeding. The girl raises her battered hand, trying in vain to shield her face from the Grim Reaper above her. Her eyes dull with surrender. Ian's grip tightens around the severed finger, nearly crushing it. Time seems to halt. Suddenly, an old voice echoes around the three of them. If you kill her, it's going to give me a headache. Oh? Hello? Who said that? Oh, god damn it! Of course you'd fucking stop at the last minute. Incredibly, we're actually closer to getting this guy's shit done now. Also, oh my god, we have so much to claim. Okay, got 5 points to spend. What should I spend them on? Let's see. How do I, spend this again? I have no idea how to spend this. Oh, right. What is this stuff? Are these, like, actually separate stories? Oh, they are. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. This girl has two expressions. Slightly surprised and smug as fuck. Oh... You can tell she's a main character by the sheer amount of shit she's got going on. Holy shit. Yeah, that makes sense. Somehow this guy, for some reason, Ian doesn't have that many expansions. You hear Smug? Yeah, you heard Smug. Look at this girl. Come on, can you not tell that's a fucking smug-ass girl? Look at that face. She's fucking going, oh, are you serious, mate? Are you fucking serious? She's already... You can feel her laughing at you. The story progresses. Partners' biography levels and unlock characters who we don't... Okay. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't even realize he's got, like, white hair now after he gave up 10 years of his life. Huh. Also, he's gonna be in a POV character. Doesn't seem that odd for him to have few sprites. I don't know why I'm surprised, but when you put it like that, because it's very reasonable, actually, yeah. How many CGs does this game have? Jesus Christ. A lot. This game has a fucking lot of them. Jesus. I mean, good on them, honestly, even if there's a lot of just variants. Maybe we'll get more... Well, maybe we'll get more art for each character as we go through. Also, this game does not have many enemies, huh? Oh, hunting list? The fuck? Then they only show up when we get to the story, maybe. Oh, look, we have Girl and Faker. I was just thinking, like, does she really have that big of a thing going on? And it's like, yeah, no, it's just the fact that we got a side profile normally, and in here you can see that she's got a straight-on profile, which is just like, Jesus, the badonkers. I didn't realize they were that big until we get the front profile. Anyway, I'm tired as fuck. Hopefully within the next, like, one or two, probably 2 streams, we'll be able to get... Oh, fuck. Hopefully within, like, the next 2 streams, we'll be able to get to, finish Ian's story up. That'd be great. Why am I not tired as fuck? Does me being asleep count as not being tired? Since I'm no longer aware of myself? I don't know. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming to today's live stream. Hope you guys had a great time. If this is your first time coming, I suggest you subscribe, hit the notification bell so wherever I'm streaming. Like the stream, leave a like, you need a comment, leave a comment down below. And share the stream around with everything might be interested. But until next time, I'm gonna get up close. I'm gonna get quiet. I'm gonna say bye.